Hello internet friends, Napyet here. So I've had a bit of a change of plan because I know last time I said I was going to do some grinding while I was away, but I had this feeling like, no, I don't want to do that because this is the game. If I don't get to the college as soon as I'd wanted, well, this is the game I'm playing and I don't want to skip forward. I want to stick to it. Magic survival. So if survival is taking precedent over magic right now, that's how the game is panning out. And also, I started a little bit of grinding, and stuff happens. Like, a guy ran up to me, gave me a mace that he wanted me to hold on to, and then another guy came along and wanted to find him because he'd stolen it from him and stuff. So, I don't want to skip that stuff. I want it to be part of the playthrough. So, that is what I'm going to do. I am going to do this kind of roleplay. Will show me trying to survive. It's not going to take too long. Look, destruction. I need to get apprentice. I just need level 25 destruction, and then that Atronach spell will decrease the amount that I need to cast it. So we're not far off. And I thought, on my way back, I had a look around the other side of this mountain rock here. I saw it from over there. I also went and got some, I don't want to be telling you what I've done. Maybe at some point in the future when I have to do more grinding. Alright, we have to get across here without falling in the water because that really will freeze us. Hey! A wizard is always able to jump over rocks. Ah! Oof. Yeah, around here there's like a barrow or something, and I could go in there and maybe get some more, definitely do some more leveling and have a look and see if I can get some loot and stuff, more stuff to sell. It's definitely a way to go, and I can just run back round there and get back to my fire. It is the Ysgramor's tomb has been discovered. I'm going down here. Horkers, more Horkers to kill down there. Let's go in here and explore. Feel the call of something ancient within. Let us go. Ysgramor's tomb. I am really enjoying this playthrough so far. I love the character. I love the mods that I've got installed. Like the robe, and I feel like a wizard, and I like the way I'm recording and everything. I'm really enjoying this, so I hope you're enjoying watching the videos. I want to create videos people like to watch, but I also want it to be a broken iron blade. Oh, what's the name of Aragorn's sword? Narsil. The shards of Narsil. Snow bear pelt, yeah. Yes, I was talking to subscribers who about the way I'd been creating videos in the past, and the fun was kind of going out of it because I was playing the games and feeling like, I can't record for too long because that means I've got to be editing for hours on end, and I was just stopped. So much of stuff in life is to do with enjoying yourself, and when the enjoyment goes out of it, you just don't want to do it, of course. Sometimes you have to, most of the time we don't have the luxury to choose. Like if we do jobs, what job you do, you those people do it because they have to do it. But when you're playing games on YouTube, if you're not having fun, wow, you really need to look at it and start again and think, what am I doing and why am I doing it? Okay, so I can't see a flipping thing here, and I don't have a mage light spell to see through. Ysgramor's tomb. There must be a lever somewhere. That'll light the place up. Have a look on my map. It goes straight up there or this way. What am I missing? Is it something to do with that broken sword, maybe? That fell off the statue. Don't rush. Think. Look carefully at stuff. Could it be like a... Might not be a lever, it might be a pressure plate somewhere. This is obviously a tomb I'm unfamiliar with. But it's good to know there are still tombs like that in the game that you don't immediately know what to do. Oh, well, that's a little bit disappointing. I did a bit of research because I thought, well, this is definitely not me, and I am curious as to when it will become. I'll be able to go down there. It's something to do with the Companions quest, which that's why I'm unfamiliar with this tomb, because I think I've only done the Companion quest once long ago when I first played Skyrim, so that's a little bit disappointing. Well, we can get back to grinding Horkers. 24. Alright, we've got a decent mace now as well. Oh, this is my... Oh, I shouldn't be using that, because I can't turn undead with that flipping mace. They're not undead. Oh. I did a little bit of looking around for, you know, mods that might allow me to... Ooh. More wolves. Use a staff in combat, and there are some, but it would appear none for the special edition that have been prepared for the special edition yet. Another shame. Another shame. But the special edition, I just like it now. It seems so much smoother than the old version of Skyrim, and I've got used to it now without SKSE. And any new mods that are developed are almost all going to be the special edition at this stage, so I don't really want to go back to the old ways, as it were. Let us have a look at this Horker. Let me just do a manual loot so that we don't waste time hunting things. It does mean we get these pelts very easily, these wolf pelts. It's a kind of a... I suppose you could view that as a little bit of a cheat if you're using Hunterborn, but I don't view it as cheating. I view it as... well, you could make a little bit of a rule for yourself, like you're not allowed to manual loot, but as always, you just choose the kind of level of difficulty that you're happy with. Oh, there's something that way. I mean, I'm kind of doing it as necessity, aren't I? So it's like, well, if I can't use all my Hunterborn skills, I will use what I've got. Can I... sorry, I'm going back and forth a little bit here, aren't I? I couldn't see. I had a quick look there if I could get across to this area here. And it might be possible if I go up here. Let's just hope this little gap here. I was picking up some clams as well. Those are good for eating. Oh, and I'll tell you what. I could do something. Well, I was going to eat some ingredients there, but maybe that's not a good idea when I'm exploring. Nerd route. I'll wait until I get back to my campfire. Oh. Where possible, we definitely need to use the use destruction. Keep leveling it up. Ah, we get a spell here. Hold alteration. Excellent. With exploring in this game. Yeah, like Ysgramor, it's quite unusual. In Skyrim, one of the things I think most fans of Skyrim like is because, you know, you... Scroll of Fury. You come across quests while you're Blue Mage Robe. That's what we need. So this is the Enchanting Protection mod. So now I've got those Blue Mage's Robes. That's great. I can learn that enchantment and I can put the armor rating enchantment on my gear. I just need to make sure and level some enchanting skills. Manual loot. Great. Fantastic. That's made up for the kind of disappointment of Ysgramor's tomb as far as I'm concerned. I'd much rather have that. We look on the bright side. Always look on the bright side. In life, things are never as bad as you think. Even when you have no memory of anything. Shrine of Talos. I cannot remember the blessing of Talos. What is it? Active effects. Inspired look. Oh, that's my Imperial lineage. That's a time between shouts, yes. Useless until you're the Dragonborn. I don't even know what the Dragonborn is. We never studied that at college. Can I cut through here? Get back up to where I was camping? It looks like there might be another sort of area up there that I could explore potentially. I've lost track of where my camp is. There it is. You can see my fire upon the hearth. The fire is red. Beneath the roof there is a bed, but not yet weary are our feet. Around the corner we may meet. A sudden tree, a standing stone. I think it's probably something I used to do before this tragedy befell me, was to sing as I walked. That is a walking song that I shall sing henceforth. That. Anyone listening is probably thinking, no, please don't. I've had enough of that already. Let us cook some food. I got some baked potatoes there. And some salt if I need it. Food. Lots of Horker loaves. We are sorting out our situation with food quite well. And I'm deliberately not doing some of the noob mistakes that I used to make, which is doing the Hunterborn stuff, letting time pass, and trying to do as much as I can before I skip time forward, because that's when obviously you use you time passes and you get cold, you get tired and all that stuff. So I'm trying to do as much as I can while I'm awake and only sleep at specific times. So can I not cook a boiled skeever tail? Surely I should be able to cook some baked potatoes on my potato? No. Alright, well I have to eat them raw, it would appear. I've cooked baked potatoes in other playthroughs. Sometimes the mods that you have in you're missing something, you can't quite remember what. I picked up another water skin at some point. I don't know when. Maybe I was looting some bodies. But that's good. Oh yes, what I was going to do was just start learning some of these ingredients, because potioning is something we wizards do. It can be quite useful. A perfectly valid school of magic. Oh, always do that in camp, because you could get poisoned. Well, shall I go and investigate that other place? We still need to kill some more things and get another level up. I could make this a slightly longer video and make sure I do it this time. It looks like there is a way across here. That amazing monstrosity. What did it look like before it was knocked down, I wonder? Magnificent town. There are some mods that try to rebuild Winterhold and make it more extensive, but it would be nice to see it in lore. Kind of what did it look like before the big cataclysm that knocked things down? More tombs. More dead things. Okay, Nern route, yes. Let me just check how I'm doing here. Sated, hydrated. I'm a little bit fatigued, as you would be, scrambling across ice and rocks. Ah, Horkers. They're good for grinding, aren't they? Give me that level up. I want it. So what I could do here is try and get some skills with blocking. I take flames off. The thing is, if I block, then I have to heal myself and I don't have the magic for my destruction spell. So I think what I'm doing is correct here. Unfortunately, it means we kill skeevers. We kill the Horkers, and we don't have them. See, if I did this, just got some block, but then I have to use this to heal myself, and I'd rather be getting destruction at the moment. A wizard never yields. As I've said before in playthroughs, if you're watching this and you've watched my others, if I repeat myself, I am terribly sorry about that. I don't like the dual casting spell effects. I like to see the magic coming from both of the characters' hands, so I very rarely get I very rarely get that these days. I'm probably suffering from problems with magic regen because of the coldness that I'm suffering at the moment. Look at that. Great. One Horker meat. Horker tusk. I might just turn these. No, we'll do that when we go back to the camp. I was just going to turn the tusk into some more bits of bone and try and get some arrows together. That's good to level a few different things at the same time. I must be careful here. I'm going to get stuck in this blizzard. I'm tempted to turn back. I'm sorry, I've got to turn back, or I'm not going to make it to my camp in time. Once we get cold, then it's freezing, then the next stage is freezing to death. So we've got to get back there. Thinking about other survival games that I might like to play, in contrast to Skyrim, and I think a space survival game would be kind of good. So I might play No Man's Sky. I played a little bit of it and enjoyed it, but I haven't stuck with that game. It's got a new patch, so I might put that up on my YouTube channel. A sci-fi survival and a kind of a fantasy survival going on at the same time. That would be really cool. And of course there's an opportunity for me to do many more voices, and that will help. Everyone will love that, of course. Status. No, don't do status. Just do like resources and stuff. Let's harvest, gather some more branches. I could just do this forever. We can stay here, live here. Let's live here forever. Let's harvest deadwood. There's a chance I'm going to get better at this. Gradually. Let's see what we can do with the fire. Use. I wonder if it went out because I went too far away there. Why can't I? Yeah, it's a good job we've got the option to use the strike stone when we're cold. I'm pretty sure that is what is affecting me here. Let's just prove that. So when you're freezing through exposure, minus 50% health, magicka, stamina, minus 60, minus 30 to all magicka skills that you see there. So it just affects you across the board. It's not a good idea. Not a good idea to be freezing. And the visual effects are quite nice when you are freezing. Kind of just makes everything really blurry and freezing to death. Just in time we got back, I think. It takes longer, doesn't it, doing it this method? Because this method relies on Frostfall's leveling system for you to be able to do it, whereas I think if you've got good destruction skill... Kindling. Don't want wood shavings. Just need kindling. 2 pieces of kindling. Well, do as much as I wanted there, really. Can I please harvest more wood so I can create a larger fire? There we go. I thought it had gone out there for a second. Let's build this fire up a little bit again. Crackling campfire. Because that roaring campfire should have lasted for 12 hours, and 12 hours definitely hasn't passed in the time it took for me to just go up there and explore. So, chop deadwood. I think I need about 6 in order to do the roaring campfire. Two. How many have I got left? Use roaring campfire. Yes, I need 6. And in order that next time I don't get caught out of sorts, just gather some branches. They don't weigh anything, so we can always have branches on us. And just a couple of pieces of wood to get the fire started is the main thing. Man, this axe and my skills suck. Bit hungry, mildly fatigued. Could have a little bit of a sleep. Ooh, it's going to be the middle of the night soon. While it's still daylight, I'll try and do a little bit more grinding, see if I can find something to kill. I'm comfortable. Getting colder, so I'll just let myself get very, very warm, and then I'll just sprint up, begin to warm up. I'll sprint up the pass then and try and kill another couple of Horkers or something. Where are we up to? Destruction. 24, and I'm nearly at level 4. We are going to get this soon. I feel it in my heart. I feel it in the air. I smell it on the wind. I'm a downwind of a pack of Horkers, probably. It's a lonely, lonely life. Nobody will help a wandering wizard. There's nothing in it for charity. Everyone's concerned with their own business. The Frigidaire cuts through the heat. Are you sure? Come on. Should be getting warmer now. I am warm. I think there's another stage. You are the warmest you can be or something. It is going to be cold in this kind of weather. Right. Come on. Fire leaves you feeling inspired. Inspiration. 5%. All skills improve 5% faster. So definitely worth doing that for a little while. Already gone down to comfortable from warm. I don't know. I don't feel positive about finding anything just wandering around like this. Because I know I've been along this beach here. I killed all the Horkers. I've just left a carnage in my wake. So what I'm going to do is change tack a little bit. I'm going to run back into town and sell some stuff, warm up, see if there's maybe some crafting that I can do. Let's destroy this. Pick up the cooking pot and pack up our bedroll. Got 9 deadwood. Can't remember if it's is it up there? It might be. Go a bit further up here. There's the pass. It's no good running around in this accursed blizzard trying to find Horkers to kill. Someone must have a kind of a... They don't know in this town. Winterhold is a rubbish town for crafting and grinding. Until you get into the college, it's a real pain in the butt. But even when you get into the college without the immersive college mod, it's kind of still a bit sucky. But because I've got that, once I get into the college, I'm going to have access to all these. Okay. Bring the staff of arcane authority to that fellow. I shall do that.
Iron sword, huh? What are you kidding?
Iron sword. Jarl's young longhouse. Maybe the Jarl has got some, like an enchanting thing that I can...
guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Don't be rude.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers.
Ah, Malor Seloth. That was why I was attacked. He's
I don't
the
really
head...
know anyone at the college.
He's the head of a... Books. It was this contract. Not that. Bounty. By order of courier, to all able-bodied men and women of Winterhold, the bandits located in Fort Fellhammer have been harassing and robbing. A reward will be offered to anyone who kills the leader, Malor Seloth. Okay, well, that was on a bunch of bandits that were hired to kill me, but maybe it triggered a quest? Kill the bandit leader at Fort Fellhammer. So maybe I picked that up and I didn't notice.
Won't say it, but they're afraid of me.
Here.
So they leave me alone.
Here's the staff we agreed upon. Please don't mention it to anyone, particularly the Jarl.
This should come in handy. Here, let me show you a few tricks I've learned about buttering up royalty.
Speechcraft?
Until next time.
What?
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
So don't I get a... Tricks I've learned about buttering up?
I'm trying to do as little as possible. You're getting in the way of that.
That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? It's disappointing. Hello, sir. You look like a serious man. Look at all these.
That wizard is still at the inn. I can't believe Dagger allows him to stay there. This is what it's come to. No one seems to care what they've done to our home.
It's clear that memories are far too short.
And it's clear money matters more to Daigor than honor.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim,
I'm listening.
tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Okay.
Hey, someone had to take it, right?
Goblets here. Does that mean someone had to take it? Did she see? Oh, you can see me. Jarl? I know I've already spoken to you, but...
You know, Winterhold used to be the seat of power.
Tell me more about Winterhold.
What's there to tell? It's mostly gone now, thanks to those damn mages in the college. Someday there'll be proof they caused the Great Collapse.
What collapse do you
Most
speak
of
of?
the city just dropping off into the sea. That doesn't just happen.
No, I know. You have a problem with the college?
I do. And if you count yourself among their numbers, then you've blood on your hands as well.
Ooh.
There's nothing left of Winterhold. Nothing.
Ah, so the Jarl
Everyone knows
blames...
it's the college's fault that the sea swallowed our city. Still, they deny it. What? We all know the truth.
It's probably true, isn't it? They are a bunch of dirty meddlers.
Come back as soon as you have the helm.
Ah, we've got to find the helm at Yingol's Barrow. That is something that we can do for this. I feel like I should have got some speechcraft from him. Thinnia.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens.
That's the Jarl's bedroom, which I probably, for the sake of roleplay, I shouldn't go in there wandering around because it's not believable that I would do that. I'm a little bit of a nefarious thief at the moment. Oh, sorry. Child, I'm doing nothing at all. Just exploring your father's. Is it your father?
We don't get many people like you visiting Winterhold.
Father, the
My pa
Jarl?
says elves are bad and not to trust them.
Quite right, quite right. Go out of here, child. So this doesn't count as stealing. But I'm not going to risk it. Let's let this child go to bed. I've been speaking to you. I'll just read you a bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a wizard who stole everything in this flipping wardrobe. There we go. Find shoes. Then in the morning, I'm going to sell everything I've found. Sometimes when you do that, even if no one's looking at you, they kind of tell you off, don't they? So I'm a little bit nervous about doing that. It seems to be going okay so far. Thanks for your hospitality, Jarl. I feel like I'm abusing it awfully at the moment. But let's take a red apple. Anything else up here? Clearing out the Jarl's stores. Well, you shouldn't drink on the job anyway. You need your mind clear to do the work of being a Jarl and helping the people of Skyrim and not drinking. So I've taken away temptation from you, sir. The frozen hearth, my home away from home.
Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Well, I was really hoping
If there's
to
anything you need,
have
just let me know.
leveled up by the end of this episode, but it doesn't look like it's going to have happened. I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
So I'll have to continue next time. What I was going to do before doing that was just to get Scrimshaw and maybe create some arrows if I can do that yet. Or well, what we do need to do is create the... Oh, a troll skull. I just picked that up off the floor somewhere, didn't I? Always the flipping menus in this game are a little bit sucky. And I should be able to, surely I should be able to craft some arrows now. Crude bone arrow, there you go. So next time I'm out hunting, potentially do a little bit of shoosting.
I say, you didn't hear any loud
All right.
noises last night, did you? No, explosion sounds?
Ooh,
No, I certainly didn't.
hear a
Is
thing?
there a reason you're asking me?
No, certainly not. A small experiment may have gone awry, but clearly with no discernible consequences.
Is he experimenting in his room?
And is this something I'll need to worry about in the future?
Oh, certainly, I hope not. That would be quite unfortunate for my research.
Have a quick look around while he's
I
distracted.
understand Courier's been complaining about...
Nellikar, can
I
you
don't
get me
deal with
into
any
the
college
college?
these
It's
days,
ours.
I'm
Right,
afraid.
I'm gonna have a sleep. It's 10 p.m. and in the morning I'll sell some stuff and do some more grinding. We'll get in there eventually, guys.
Then he's welcome to eat a
Bye for
dinner at
now.
home, isn't he?
Lulu.